And this is a sight to behold.
Oh my geez. The countdown is over. Welcome back to Eddytainment. My name's Eddie, and today, guys, is finally the day. Verbolten Forbidden Turn. We're gonna be able to ride it. It's not officially opening. We got a little bit of a early access for you guys here at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, and we're excited to bring you guys along. We're also kind of bittersweet feeling that all the updates are over. We had such a good time bringing you guys along for the updates, but now we're at the park. The park is actually gonna be closing. This is an after hours event, and we're gonna bring you guys along for checking out the queue, riding Verbolten Forbidden Turn. So stick around, we're in the park, let's have some fun. So now we are patiently waiting for the event to start. Over here, as you can see, they got a band and I believe some food that they're setting up for us in advance of our ride times. But that's all I'm looking forward to. I appreciate the food for sure. I appreciate all the spectacle, but riding Verbolten is gonna be the cherry on top. And I can see Frau Hexel moving. Barely, it's just like a little smidge of an edge that you could see her, but soon we'll meet her in person. All right, so we made our way in, guys. We're at the VIP event. Now, honestly, I just want to see the ride. I appreciate the drinks. We got some wine, the food, but I want to get to the meat and potatoes of this event. So soon we'll be making our way over there, but in the meantime, we do have, look at Paul. Here she comes. She's a man eater. We got some performers. The Broken Turnstiles, I believe. Broken Turnstiles. And this is a sight to behold. Frau Hexel herself has come to join us at the event. We don't have to wait to get in line to meet her.
I'll tell you about the ride in a moment, but I'll run through some plans for the evening. A little bit different plan, unfortunately, but we're gonna make it great. So the ride is not gonna run tonight, which, you know, no one, well, I shouldn't say that. I'm sure there are people more disappointed than me, but yeah, it's just one of those things.
And here she is. We've already done our little meet and greet with Frau. She looks beautiful today. Unfortunately, her ride is not ready, but we'll be ready when it is. All right, so with a sad tear, I tell you guys that unfortunately tonight, we will not be riding the magical tours that Frau Hexel has put together for us. But very soon we will be. We have great entertainment, and we'll get an opportunity to go through the queue with a guided tour as well through the actual ride building. So, not all is lost, but unfortunately the ride must wait another day. All right, as I mentioned, not all is lost. We're breaking up into groups now. They're gonna be taking us on a behind the scenes tour of the show building and as well as the line queue. I'm not sure if the line queue and both of them are gonna be together, but we're gonna be able to tour both of them. And apparently we might go vertical in the show building, which I don't know what that means, but that sounds interesting. Right, here we go. We're going into the queue first. We're behind Frau Hexel. Frau Hexel Talking Tree Tour. Don't turn right. I have a bad feeling that's exactly what we do. And there she is, guys. We may not be able to ride today, but we're gonna meet Frau Hexel up close and personal. And it is unfortunate that we're not riding the ride. But regardless, we're getting a look at something that we weren't gonna be able to get a look at unless we rode the ride. So everything but the actual ride is still happening. And Frau Hexel is coming up right now. And we'll be able to go into the actual like load station, I believe, in just a moment. And check this out. Look at that artwork. So here's the queue line ride video for the lockers that is new. And then just over here, we'll be meeting Frau up close and personal in just a moment. Everybody's getting their turn. And here's some of the new artwork as we're making our way up to Frau Hexel. She's in the ticket booth. Look at her. Hello, Frau. We've been waiting to meet you, young lady. Brüm. Oh, well, I'm sure we're going to meet Brüm in just a moment. But first, you're our important girl.
Frau Hexel's magical motor tours. You'll have a great time so as long as you stay on the road.
Guys, I can stay here all day.
We'll all turn left,
Don't turn right.
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 No, not right. Left. Turn left on the main road and don't turn right. What? Nothing? Well, let's see what your jokes sound like when you spend your
Frau's a little
time.
sassy, and she does have one blue, one brown eye, which is kind of cool.
I'll sum it up for you. Keep your arms and legs inside the vehicle. Oh, don't scratch the paint. Blah, blah, blah. Upon an untimely end, Frau Hexel is your sole beneficiary. You know, it's a pretty standard stuff, yeah? That last part shouldn't be a problem anyway. If you don't turn right.
All right, so we finally met Frau Hexel. And I think if we keep going, we actually are going to get the opportunity to meet Brüm. But check it out, right over here, you can actually see the red ride vehicle, the orange ride vehicle, and the blue ride vehicle is actually in the station. Unfortunately, like you heard, we won't be able to ride today, but at least we're getting something, and I think it's a pretty cool reveal. I'm excited, even more so for the ride now. We got one more update, I guess, that we weren't expecting, and soon we'll have our ride. Tomorrow, they say that it's gonna be available to ride, so we might make our way back. We weren't expecting to, but we might. And just behind this room, our door, is Brüm. And here's the map of the Black Forest, and we're supposed to turn left, but we end up turning right. And just on the other side is Brüm, who sounds like he's sleeping. He's snoring. We look around the room just to take it all in. I want to see Brüm move. Oh. Oh, there he is. Hello, Brüm. Look at Brüm go. And he's back to sleep. And that is our first look at the queue. Now, as the sun goes down, we'll be able to see some of the effects here a little bit better. Obviously, there's some lighting effects like the one behind us right here, which is the sign. We also have fog coming out of the Porsche, which is a nice, cool effect. I feel like nighttime rides are definitely going to be where Verbolten Forbidden Turn shines. Okay, now Group 4's turn to go into the show building. This is like a second hard hat tour almost, but this time around, no hard hat required, I don't think. Everything is completed inside. All right, here we go, guys. I know this isn't what we expected, but it's still exciting. We'll get to do a nice comparison between the hard hat tour and what we see today. Oh my geez. Holy. We definitely did not see this. And we go straight through the tree. That is huge, and there's the bug. Wow. Guys, I'm speechless. And mildly, well, not mildly sad, extremely sad that we're not riding today. But at least we still, look at the mouth. That is the face of the tree. I think
I think Kevin Lemke just passed by us and we didn't even notice him. And I think we're going to be able to go up there as well to get a view.
Creative director for Gertz Eagle Architects. I was a creative director on Verbolten, Forbidden Turn. We only have a few minutes on this thing, so we have to get it turned around pretty quickly. We'll get you up the stairs, and as I walk up, I'll give you an idea of what the coaster does in the building. This is our giant tree. It's 52 feet tall. The building is about 53 feet tall. The last piece was so high we couldn't use a crane to get it up. We had to slide it in sideways. That's my fun fact there. Those arms are enormous on that thing. They're about 40 feet long. The bases of them could be 6 to 8 feet wide. I forgot because they're so big. All those hook things on there are hand placed.
Look at this. The grand reveal of the tree.
I love this. And look, it's got giant tree arms.
And just back here, you can see the butt of the V-Bug. And there's Frau Hexel. There are the trees. I'm sure these are going to be similar to like Dark Coaster with the lightning effects. They have like a whole tunnel of trees right there for the final like run. And then over here is the big tree. Right back there is the V-Bug. And here's another look as we make our way out. This tree looks spectacular. All right, we're actually gonna get a crazy behind the scenes look at the train making its way through the show building.
I know the back is awesome, the front you can see better. I hear you.
All right, guys, we're about to see Verbolten. We may not be riding, but this is about as crazy behind the scenes as it's gonna get. We are in the restricted area. Obviously, we're in the safe side, but about to see Verbolten run through the show building. Don't turn right. Oh wow, 2 red vehicles. All right, the drop effect is about to happen. Oh, you can hear Frau Hexel. Oh! Alright, here comes another train. Ooh, it's the red train. And it makes its way into the mouth of the tree. Let's see if we can get a different angle. Oh, there it goes. Oh! Then up
to the drop. Another ride vehicle making its way through. Here comes the orange train. All right, so now we are outside and the ride is testing. Those are interesting new audio effects with the screaming. And check it out, this is the exit. Still a work in progress, but the general concept is up and we have some of the merch. We did post some of this as you get off the ride. We got the shot glasses. And I posted the opportunity to buy your on-ride photo. Ooh. I like this shirt. Paul, did you see this shirt? So things did not turn out the way that we wanted, but we did get to see some things that without this little blunder, we would have never been able to see. We would have never been able to go in that show building and see Verbolten run the way that it was running with the lights off and seeing it test. That was wild. I don't think I'll ever forget that moment. That being said, there's still something left for Verbolten Forbidden Turn, which is eventually we got to get a ride. And hopefully tomorrow for the past member appreciation, we'll be able to join some of you guys here at the park so that we could ride Verbolten Forbidden Turn as the fog kicks in. Oh, that's like perfect timing. Guys, sorry that we didn't get to ride, but I hope you guys still enjoyed this behind the scenes exclusive look at Verbolten Forbidden Turn. We had one more update, I guess, in our back pocket before the ride opened up. We'll see you when the ride opens up. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will see you on the next one. But up till then, don't forget to ask yourself, have you been edutained?